Hello everybody, it's Sharaz Jack here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you my room that is in my mother's house. The other room that I usually film my videos in is my dad's house, so this is where all my other stuff is kept that isn't Doctor Who related. So let's get into the video. So first up on this shelf here we've got these Matrix figures which I got yesterday. They're very nice, and this is almost the complete set. I need one more, which is a Sentinel figure. For those of you who haven't seen The Matrix, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favourite films. But yeah, these figures are really nice. I paid £17.50 in total for all 5 of them, so pretty good deal. Down here, and they were all new as well. Down here we've got Ultimate Matrix Collection, which has a what do you call them things? Gentle Giant's bust inside. There you go. It's quite dark, but you can see that. And here is lots of DVDs. There's 10 in total. It's got all 3 films: the animated, shorts, and some bonus features. And there's just a standard version of the trilogy. And I also got this yesterday. This is just a film cell. I'll get that out and show you. It's just a film cell from the film. Cost me about £3, but I just thought I'd get it. Actually, I'll show you the back. It's from SFX magazine, and it's limited edition, so I thought I'd get it. Looks very nice. Next up we've got this Simpsons house, the Lego Simpsons house, and yeah, it's very nice. I would recommend it if you could afford it. I got it for my birthday, I think, a few years ago, but it took me about 2 days to build it, but it's very good. I'd quite like to get the other one, the Quickie Mart. It's a nice set as well. And down here are 2 empty shelves which I recently just cleared out and moved some stuff around, but I'll hopefully be getting some stuff on here when I get more DVDs, etc. Got some more stuff coming in the mail as well, so that'll probably be going on here. Now this is just some junk I've got here, and a Slimer plush which I got at Comic Con a while back. Over here we've got all my DVDs, like films and stuff, which has grown a lot since I started out. So we're going to come back to this. We're going to go over all the films once I have done the rest of the tour. So here are some Back to the Future stuff that I got at Comic Con a couple years ago. Yeah, it was a bit of a rip-off. I probably shouldn't have bought these. They were kind of expensive, and they're not even that great, but yeah. This came with a figure that I got, which is up there. I'll show you that in a minute. This was like the front of it, and that is just some fake autographs there, which I got for Christmas once, in a stocking. A bin with a water bottle on it. This is just a shelf with the hat from Back to the Future Part 2 and some other stuff. So here we've got a wall of stuff from Back to the Future basically, and a Ghostbusters metal thing. I like Back to the Future a lot. It's probably one of my favourite films as well, and this is just stuff from it. So we got a couple of cards that pins came on from a company called Think McFly Think Co, which if you search that up on Instagram you can find their pins. They're really good. I'll show you that. I've got a couple. I'll show you them in a minute. He also sent me this sticker, which is quite nice. A Hot Wheels DeLorean, some keychains, this little certificate here, which was for a little Loot Crate deal, DeLorean, no, a hoverboard. This is what one of the pins came on, and this card here, which is to celebrate 75 years of Topps. I think it was a re-release of one of the main sets and they made it like shiny, so it's quite nice, quite happy to have that. Which brings me to this wall here with the complete set of Back to the Future trading cards, which I love having on my wall. Really nice. That wire over there is what that speaker is connected to that I showed you a second ago. There's another one up there. So yeah, here we've got some posters from Back to the Future. Voice crack. From Back to the Future, and I got these at Comic-Con as well, and that's another one of those things that I showed you a minute ago, which I said was a waste of money. But that one's okay actually. Now this is a display that I have been working on. It is The Invisible Man, which again is another one of my favourite films. It's a fantastic film. I would highly recommend watching it. I'm trying to collect all the figures from that have been released rather. So here we've got a Sideshow Collectibles black and white edition of The Invisible Man. You can get another version which is in colour. This one is a lot rarer, and I want to get the colour one at some point. They don't come up on eBay too often, so if you see one, you know, you better nab it before I do. Now, here is a reaction figure, the exclusive version. It is the clear version. I'll just take that off there. Now, unfortunately, when I got it, this just fell off. I didn't even pull it off, it just fell off. So I was going to keep it in the card, but there you go. Now, that's literally just the Invisible Man figure, which I'll show you in a second, but in clear plastic. So it's nice to have that, I guess. Now, there's the DVD for The Invisible Man, which I thought I'd just put up here. And this is the standard release, which is very nice as well. Now here's some Back to the Future merch, I guess. Couple badges, a Bithco badge. The two Think McFly Think Co badges that I have, which are really nice. I don't think they sell these two anymore. I'll just show you them just to see if that focuses. Come on, focus, focus. No, I don't think it's going to focus. Wow, that's blurry. Doesn't really matter. You can probably see it on their page if you look them up. And there's the other one, the George one. Now, I do quite like badges. It's just they are quite expensive for what they are. I mean, this was what, £6 I think for one. So if you're getting quite a big collection, it will cost a lot, which you could probably get figures for, which are probably more worth your money. This is a small hoverboard I was talking about earlier, which I got the certificate for. It came in a loot crate. A Vinyl Idols dock. I was supposed to have the Marty as well, but they sent me 2 docks, so I kept one in the box, but they gave me a refund, but they didn't have any Martys left, so I was kind of annoyed about that. Phone case there in the background. This Gray's Sports Almanac replica, which, yeah, obviously it's just a fake somebody's made, but it's nice. This USB stick, which I think there's only like 100 of these or something. I don't really know if it's licensed, but I know that they're rare. These, I got it on eBay. It might just be a custom, but I'm pretty sure there's only 100, so nice to have, I guess. This handmade guitar, which is really nice. I'm not too keen on the little Back to the Future logo there, but it's supposed to look like the guitar that Marty uses in the last part of Back to the Future when he plays Johnny B. Good. The Lego DeLorean with the figures, which are in Doctor Who microfigure display cases, which I'm really happy to have this set. It's it's an absolute fortune now if you try and find it. So I'm very happy to have it. The Back to the Future trilogy on DVD, and another copy of the Back to the Future trilogy on DVD. Now this thing here is quite nice. It lights up just like that. Very nice. Oops, that almost fell. We have this hoverboard replica, which was about £50, but unfortunately, this, as you can see here, the sticker is kind of bumpy. So that's, what can you do? This is the backing for that Invisible Man thing I showed you. If you can see that in the background there, that's a out of time number plate. Save the Clock Tower flyer, which is actually quite nice considering I just bought it and it was like a printout, I think, so it's pretty nice. Here we've got the rest of the card collection which I showed you earlier, but these are the stickers, but I've not peeled them off, and I actually like these better than the cards. I think they're really nice. So yeah, now I'm just going to shift along here and climb up onto my bed. Now up here on this top shelf we've got this speaker which is connected to the CD player, and various pieces of Lego which is just kind of all crammed into this corner. I did have lots of Lego, but I sold some of it and some of it is in storage. So I've got this Hero Factory thing there. I don't really know why I've got that. I think somebody gave it to me for a gift. And I've got some rare Lego Batman stuff which I bought online loose rather than getting it in a set, so I'm pretty happy to have these, I guess. Now this is some Lego SpongeBob, which is actually really rare. This Krusty Krabs is actually pretty rare, so I guess it's nice to have, but you know, it's SpongeBob. This is the other Doc Vinyl Idols box which I was talking about. Yeah, I would rather have the Marty than the Doc, to be honest, because I've already got another Doc. Now this is my Pop collection, which is it's decent size. I would like if I only collect the ones that are from Rick and Morty and Back to the Future, because you know, I'm not just one for just collecting the random ones. I'll get the ones from the stuff that I like. So we've got, well, I do have some Futurama ones as well, but I don't really collect them anymore, because they did release some more, but I kind of went off Futurama, but you know, I've still got them. So we've got Robot Devil, the Bender, Marty McFly, Pocket Pop Keychain from part 2, Dorbs, Back to the Future Dorbs, which is by Funko, I believe, as well. Leela from Futurama and Fry from Futurama. We've got Buff Rick and Buff Summer from Rick and Morty. That's an exclusive. The Time Machine with Marty in it. Along here we have got Marty McFly from the Z-Box, which is basically just like a loot crate. We've got Dr. Emmett Brown, which is from Back to the Future, and this is another Dr. Emmett Brown, but this is the one from 1955, which is also from Back to the Future. And that one's from part 2, just if anyone was wondering. Now along here we've got 3 DeLoreans, which are from a company by Welly, called Welly rather. So it's all 3 from each film. Now unfortunately you can probably see that there, the Mr. Fusion has snapped off. It might be in there somewhere. There it is, you see it right there. Now I was moving it and I dropped it and it snapped, because it usually just slots into there, but the little peg that plugs it in snapped off. So I'm pretty annoyed about that, but I don't know, I'm not sure if I'll replace it, but not anytime soon anyway. So more pops. So another Bender pop, but it's the gold exclusive one. Snowball from Rick and Morty, Bird Person from Rick and Morty, Tinkles slash Ghost in the Jar, which is an exclusive from Rick and Morty, Mr. Poopy Butthole from Rick and Morty, Squanchy from, Rick and Morty. Yeah, I think the rest are from Rick and Morty. So, Evil Morty, Weaponized Rick, Scary Terry, Rick, Morty, and Weaponized Morty. Now, the only ones I'm missing from the... Oops, almost fell over there. Yeah, we won't talk about that. Where was I? Yeah, the only ones I'm missing are from the standard wave are Mr. Meeseeks, which I need to get, and the new wave, which Scary Terry was released in. So I think there's about 6 that I need to complete the standard wave, and there's a couple of exclusives that I'd probably get in the future. But if I could get the rest of that set and the Mr. Meeseeks, then that would be cool. And along here we've got my Back to the Future reaction figures. I'll just stand down here. Now that was the figure, the Japanese exclusive figure that I was talking about earlier, which that thing down there comes with. So yeah, that is I'm pretty happy to have that. That is quite rare. If you can find that on eBay, I'd buy it. I got it for about £30, so I think that's pretty good. Yeah, but the rest is just that's just my bed window with the curtain shut. Some guitars, some Rick and Morty comics there, a Reaper, which probably should be in my other house, but would you know? Some Morph book stands, a filing cabinet, a bag. This is just clutter. Some Doctor Who figurines, which I don't really care for that much. Some M&M stuff. I don't even really like M&Ms that much. I just have these. Well, I like them, but I'm not, obsessed with them. But I've got this stuff. A darts wallet, because I like playing darts. An iPod, which is dead, and a little Dalek on top of some coasters. I don't really know why they're in here. Now, this is my darts board and some other stuff for that. Yeah, I like playing this. I just like playing darts, so I've got a dartboard. Yeah, and that's that. Well, that's just my desk with a portable DVD player. Laurel and Hardy, a couple of pictures from that. I do have the complete collection of Laurel and Hardy, which is in my other house, which I'll probably bring over here. Back to the Future poster and a Rick and Morty poster. I think I'm going to get a Matrix poster to put there. So, yeah. Some of the walls are looking a bit bare, but this side I'm pretty happy about. I'll just come out like that. There we go. I'm pretty happy with this side of the room. The other side is a bit bare mainly because the dartboard is there, and sometimes I did used to have stuff under the dartboard, but sometimes when people come around they miss and hit the wall. So